we're going to have a parade, and it's going to be a great carnival against climate chaos. The penguins are going to lead the parade, followed by the Rude Mechanical Orchestra. Penguins in the front, Rude Mechanical Orchestra. Who's next?
The black tarp monster.
Then the black tarp monster, then the skeletons, and then anyone, however you want.
Yeah, stilter skeletons, puppet skeletons, and then if there's that blue natural disaster tarp with the jellyfish, with sunshine, with mama. That's how, yeah. Great.
Okay, so if the police come, we have a police liaison. This is Tom. He will be talking with the police. If the police talk to you, you can direct them to Tom. Together and be safe and have a fun time. Yeah. All right. Penguins. Ben.
System change, not climate change. System change, not climate change. System change, not climate change. System.
Theater Company proudly presents The Future, a melodrama in 3 acts, starring the oil industry. That's you. The Greenland Glacier. Scientists. The food chain. Santa Claus. Monsanto. The ozone layer. The oil industry. And our very special guest, the delicate balance of ecosystems that sustain all life on Earth. Act 1. Bye, everybody. Act 2. Supposed to represent ratepayers and the public, knew for 4 months that Vermont Gas's pipeline was going to cost them $35 million more than they were saying, and that the ratepayers, the public, were going to have to make up the difference. And they didn't tell anyone!
There's going to be one more act, but I wanted to take an opportunity to thank all of you for coming. And when I say all of you, there's some amazing groups from all over the eastern half of the country here today. A lot of us have spent several days together working really hard at getting really excited that we're part of a movement together. The movement is growing and getting really beautiful and fun, and I think that we're going to have a lot more chances to have fun together. Today we came with a demand that they stop the new fracked gas pipeline in the Champlain Valley, stop all fossil fuel infrastructure, and connected to that, to all of our futures as working people, not cut programs that working people in Vermont depend on, and start working for us, for our climate, for our economy, and that those things are really intertwined. And it's important that we remember that. Thanks so very much to the Rude Mechanical Orchestra for coming all the way. They are going to be about 10 times this large in the streets of New York, starting around September 20th, and for the next several days, leading actions all over the city, a lot like what you see here, but with many tens of thousands of people. And 350 Vermont and Rising Tide Vermont are helping folks get on. There's about 10 to 30 buses, depending on who wants to get on them, that are going to be leaving from Vermont to go to New York to tell them what's up and tell the world that UN solutions are unsolutions, that people need to start listening to the grassroots. So we're excited about that. And thanks all of y'all. Bread and Puppet Theater Company, Hand Rotten Idea.
Next up, we have Modern Times Theater.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas
This
pump.
is a pickle.
This one's brand new.
This one's broken.
This one's brand new.
This one's broken.
This one's better.
This one's cleaner.
This one's improved.
This one's efficient.
This one's right for you.
This one smells like lemons.
This comes in a variety of colors.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas
This
pump.
is a pickle.
This is a gas
This
pump.
is a pickle.
This is a gas.
This is the driver.
This is the car.
This is the commute.
This is the pothole.
This is the plan.
This is the traffic jam.
This is the problem.
This is the past.
This is the home.
This is the office.
This is the house.
And this is a pickle.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a pump. This is the house.
This is the front door.
This is the downstairs.
This is the upstairs.
This is the kitchen.
This is the bedroom.
This is the bed.
Here are the silk sheets.
This is the window.
Here is the husband.
These are the curtains.
Here is the wife.
This is the armchair.
And there is the paycheck.
This is the footstool.
Here's the paycheck in the bed with the wife and the husband and the silken sheets in the bed in the bedroom. And then after, here is the comfortable
This
chair.
is a bomb.
This is a comfortable chair.
This is a bomb.
Here's the little footrest.
This is a bomb.
Here's the little armrest.
This is a bomb.
That's the neck rest.
This is a bomb.
Here's the cup holder.
This is a bomb.
And this is a gas pump.
This is a pickle.
This is a gas.
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 We're here today to bring people into the streets to demand the Shumlin administration pay attention to dirty fossil fuels and stop this fracked gas pipeline. It's in the best interest of Vermonters and in the larger New England community.
So we're focusing on two things today. We're focusing on the connection between new fossil fuel infrastructure and the social service cuts that that the Shumlin administration is in the Statehouse talking about today. So we feel like Governor Shumlin is pretty out of touch with his constituency and with what Vermont communities want. At the same time as he is approving this frack gas pipeline in Addison County, which is going to be paid for primarily by rate increases for natural gas customers, he's talking about cutting social services, which the poorest people in Vermont rely on. And this is to cover budget shortfalls for which he's totally unwilling to entertain any talk about taxing the rich to make up for that stuff. So that, like, he's talking about this double whammy on the poorest and most vulnerable demographics in the state. And we're here to say, no, there's a strong connection between the social justice aspect of these budget cuts and the environmental justice aspect of this frack gas pipeline that he's for, and we want him to wake up and pay attention to the fact that Vermonters do not want either of these things. We don't want the pipeline to go in, and we don't want the social service budget to get cut.
What I see is these corporations, They see Vermont as kind of wide open area. They can do whatever they like with it. What I see in Vermont are generations of family farms, are people who have been living and working on this land for years and years. I mean, Vermont maple syrup, we can't have that if we have these destructive pipelines going through. We can't have that if we have these destructive pipelines going through our backyard. So we want the corporations and we want the governor to respect the people of Vermont and to respect their backyards and to respect the history and the many, many generations that have been living and working on this land.
Yes. I think this pipeline it's got a whole lot of layers. It affects a lot of different communities at different levels, and it's a huge issue for frontline communities whose farms and yards the pipeline will go through, and it's a huge deal for everybody in Vermont because this is our energy future and our climate future that we're talking about. It's a huge deal for indigenous communities in Alberta, where the fracked gas that's going to run through this pipeline is coming from. The frack fields there are totally destroying native lifeways. They're ripping the ecosystem apart, doing incredible damage there. And it also is a broad national and international issue because climate change and global warming know no borders. And this, like what's happening in Alberta, what's happening in Vermont, do primarily affect people with less political voice, but ultimately it's going to affect us all. And so, we're here from like a whole bunch of different demographics. We've got multi-generational families here. We've got people from all walks of life getting together and saying, hey, we're going to come down to the State House and we're going to let Shumlin know that we're totally tired of his hypocrisy about the frack gas issue, and we're tired of him ignoring what the most at-risk populations in Vermont need from the state in terms of social services. And these are not issues that just affect one person or another person, or just affect one neighborhood in one community or another neighborhood or one state or another state. These things are way bigger than that. But in order to actually address them effectively, we need to start where we're at. And so, I'm coming from Plainfield. Other people are coming from other areas of the state. We have folks here from Addison County, and we're coming together and saying this is absolutely not the direction that our state needs to go in. We're spokespeople for Rising Tide Vermont, and you can find us on the web.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're also here. This is one of the demonstrations that's building up to an international march at the United Nations in New York City this September 21st. It's called the People's Climate March. It's going to be hundreds of thousands of people from all over the United States, from all over the world, coming together to show world leaders. We're showing the leaders here in Vermont. We're going to be showing the international leaders that our communities are demanding real solutions to global warming. So the website for that is peoplesclimate.org, and it's called the People's Climate March.